Marker.
Flagger goes down whaling.
Folks, we've been on for 14 years with a bunch of the best guys I've ever met in my life. And we like to be crybabies and say it hasn't been fun, but it has. And the only thing you can say now is adios.
It's like the guy said on the news, I guess it's better than getting a gold watch.
Oh, that was, I saw that and you told me about that. It was just unbelievable. And I tell you what, because I'm sure the audience must have some questions. Would you come with me? And Freddie, would you mind if we would go and maybe they have some questions they might want to ask?
If you mind, Freddie, there's nothing you can do about it.
Okay?
Oh, it's a commercial, Freddie?
It's a commercial?
Oh, well, let them ask for the product they like. Anybody have any questions? Don't be shy, raise your... Oh, you're not shy. Yes, sir.
Where will all the outdoor scenes film?
Pardon?
All the action scenes, where are they filmed?
Well, the outdoor scenes, I don't want to blow the image for you, but the outdoor scenes were... If you remember, the Cartwrights mounted up and rode toward the barn. And the camera panned to the barn, and that was it. Because beyond the barn was an exit sign from stage 16, and we all kind of crunched each other trying to get through the door on the horse. We shot most of it at 2 studios, at Paramount and Warner Brothers. And the rest was, depending on how many boats were on Lake Tahoe, we shot up there. Yes, sir.
How have you stayed so young looking at close to 40, Mike?
I drink a lot of milk like Vikki Carr. It's only good for 3 states, but otherwise it's all right.
No, we just did another milk commercial, which is funny. Mine is like after the commercial I did for milk, I thought that would be it. And they've decided to come back, and they asked me to do another commercial. So it's going to be called Son of Milk Revisited. And it's they want to know what has happened to my life since I did that first commercial. And
It's done a lot for you, babe.
It's done a lot for me.
You're looking good.
Any other questions?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's the first door on the right.
Cartwright, was he always mean and as big as he was made up to be?
Danny was the most super guy you'd ever want to meet. Dan Blocker, that played Hoss Cartwright, was just a sensational guy, and I think the best actor in the series, one of the best actors in the world.
I do too. I think he was
Yes, love.
I'd like to know what your immediate plans are now. What are you doing? What are you into now?
Well, my immediate plans are to try to get to Walt Disney Studios and finish the Tonight Show. I'm developing a couple of shows for NBC, and my immediate plans are to spank my children like everybody else should. Aside from that, yes, love. Not you, love. You're a man. Just because a couple of guys live together on a ranch doesn't mean you should stand up. It's the woman. Right. Did I ever fall off my horse in the series? Honey, when we started Bonanza, and for everybody, the Cartwrights, the ones that said they could ride, lied. And there would be a little thing in a script that said, the Cartwrights mount up and ride out. That could take 4 days. Because with a motion picture horse, whoever gets on first, the other horses go. And Lauren would keep saying, Mike, wait for me. Well, it was fantastic. Your turn, sir. And you are cute. I'll give you that much. Really? Oh, okay.
Michael, working with Lauren Green all these years must have been quite a thrill. I mean, considering
Why?
so close.
No, working with Lauren was marvelous. I'd never worked with a Canadian before.
My question is this. Have you put a plans to work with Mr. Green?
Yes, I'm his gardener. No, I'd love to work with Lorne again. He's not only a wonderful actor, but I think a lot of people, when they see Lorne, think he's very sophisticated and difficult to get near. And he's a guy with a great sense of humor and a marvelous guy, just a super guy. Yes?
You know how many countries were after your show?
I saw it in Japan.
Oh, you certainly...
Yeah, that was funny.
Can I go out tonight, please, Paul? Yeah, I think we're seen in something like 63 countries. We're shown in 63. I think we're watched in 43. You can't win them all. Yes, dear?
How many scripts have you written and directed?
I've written, I guess... I've written 30 scripts, and I've directed about 25.
Do you remember that? I'd like to say something here. Do you remember that one, the first one they did this year that was the hour and a half or 2?
2 hours, yeah.
You wrote that really for Dan Blocker.
Yeah.
And Michael played that part. And for any of you that might have seen that, to me that was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen on television. And he directed it. It was one of the most tender, beautiful love stories I've ever seen. But it was very interesting to hear from Michael and his wife that they were deluged. Is that the word? For a Mexican kid, that's very good.
Well, from a cowboy, how the hell do I know?
What? with thousands of these letters that said, "Why did you let her die?" They were so upset. You brought out something kind of interesting last night. It was like when you were explaining to us.
Well, the thing with the show is that when we started back on the last year after Dan had passed away, no one really wanted to do a show that was action or that was funny. What we really needed was a catharsis personally. When you love somebody, it's very difficult. Yeah.
How old are you?
Pardon me, dear?
How old are you?
How old am I? You had to do that. No, I'm 36. Going on had a call. No, I'm 36.
One more.
One more question. And he's serious. Yes.
Were there any hard feelings when Pernell Roberts left the show?
No, I really didn't. I didn't remember when he left. No, I think a guy has to do what he wants to do. You know.
And
a lot of families split up.
And now we'll take a brief pause for this message.